Hey, nerdies, what's good? Y'all excuse that noise in the background. Look at my camera a little choppy. So if my internet is acting up, y'all let me know. I'll get off and reconnect, but let's go, y'all. Y'all hear that? Shalimar, my old heads. I know what it is. Nerdies. Welcome back. WhittyCast. Episode 5. Okay, y'all. It's a little old school for y'all. Hopefully YouTube don't, mess with me. I seen Joe them do it. I ain't gonna lie, I seen Joe Budden them do it. So, I decided to throw a little Shalimar in there. You know what I mean? But welcome back to the show, y'all. I am your host, Top Dot. If you are sliding through, leave a like. Leave a comment. Let me know y'all was here. I much appreciate it. And I also do that so I can shout y'all out in my videos. The reason I started a little bit late because we got people outside my complex. And they, as you can hear in the background, they blowing it down. So try to get it to where it was little to no noise. So here we are. Let me back up a little bit. Good in the peripheral. What's good, my nerdies? What's good, my nerdettes? As you can see, today we're going to talk about LeBron James, black culture, and Blake Griffin. So, if y'all rocking with me, smash that like button. Let me know what y'all think about the podcast later on, and all that good stuff. All right, we are going to start off with LeBron James and how his legacy is now cemented. Let me get some little BG music going on. All right, y'all. It's interesting because I'm not a LeBron fan, but I'm finna give him some mad props right now. All my Heat fans, still Miami Heat. I gotta give him some props right now, man. He did something phenomenal. I got to point that out. All right. Let's go ahead. There's no one. All right, y'all. So, LeBron James started a school for at-risk third and fourth graders, I think. Either way it go. He started a school with $41 million of his own money. And for at-risk kids to go to school. Three things real quick on that. One, if you hate on that, you just a hateful person. Two, that's some big up shit. Yeah, because like my cousin Ramon said, it was fire. You can no longer hate on that man's legacy now. You just can't do it. You can no longer hate on it. Hey, what's good? Hey, what's good, my nigga John Paul? What's good, boy? Yeah, so y'all rocking with me, Cuddy, Po John, y'all hit that like button. Let them know y'all here. Let them know y'all rocking with the nerdies. I'm down with it. Y'all down with it. Let's go. But back to the LeBron thing. If y'all hate on that man legacy for any type of reason after this, I mean, basketball wise, you can. But if y'all step outside of the basketball realm and decide to hate on this man as a man, that right there is dead. I respect LeBron as a man so much right now at this point in time that now it goes beyond me disliking him competitively in basketball. Oh yeah, I'm finna get to that in a minute. But yes, with him starting in school, it basically, my first point, he broke the mold. I know Jalen Rose and them did it, and A few other people did it, which is good. I think LeBron doing it, his name, his synonymousness with basketball. I just made that word up, but him being so synonymous with basketball and the global star, him doing that made it it basically made it easier for everybody to be recognized for it now. Might be in and out at work. Oh yeah, you good? Yeah. I'm gonna talk about that too, Cuddy. He talking about my cousin said might be in and out. He at work right now. He said my boy Blake, low key Hall of Famer, and he just been injury prone these past few years because he's still a top 15 player when healthy. Yes, that is true. We're gonna get on that. We're gonna get down there in a sec. LeBron, that's how he broke the mold. He broke the mold by basically turning his name around. Like he been a clean individual as far as outside of basketball. He been a clean individual. So, him in that aspect, I can't really say too much about that. Like you don't hear too much about LeBron doing no craziness. He ain't around here smashing out groupies. If he is, he's super low key about it because you ain't heard about it in the last 15, 16 years. And please believe me, that's LeBron James. I'm pretty sure chicks is running up, stripping off clothes, trying to hit it. But he been clean. He been kept his record clean. It brings me to my second point. That is why his legacy is cemented now. Now you can actually pull in his accolades from outside of basketball to say that he's better than Jordan now. Jordan created the shoe brand. Okay. Clothing line. Okay. He created a few camps, mini camps and all that. Everybody know it's nothing. Michael Jordan has did nothing big, but by the Charlotte Bobcats, aka now once again the Charlotte Hornets. Switchy stayed on my Clipper squad or went to the better team, the Poet Detroit. Even though they're Uncle Kenny's still happy because that's his favorite team before the Clippers. Yeah. Uncle Kenny is a Detroit fan? Well, of course. Of course. You know what I mean? Uncle Kenny, if Uncle Kenny watching this, Uncle Kenny, go Heat. He gonna kill me for that, cuz. Yeah. Back on the subject. LeBron, you can now argue that LeBron's legacy is a little bit better than Jordan's because you can take his accolades from outside of basketball. A lot of people probably gonna jump on me for that, but do it. Do it. How? How can you deny it? What has Jordan done besides build a brand for himself? That you don't even see it. You don't really even know about Jordan's outside life, but besides what he do with his money. Like really. Like, what he spend his gifts on. Like you might see him out places, but you don't know intricately what Jordan does. Jordan don't let you know intricately what he does. He Jordan. He may have took that competitiveness from the court, translated into real life, and just made it to where, hey, he gonna win in everything he do, but ain't nobody gonna know, and ain't nobody gonna stop him at it, I guess. But I'm saying, when you take $41 million out your own pocket to ensure that a generation of kids grow, mature, and get educated. It is not too many things haters and outsiders to say about that. Now, me, I've not been a LeBron fan. When he was on my Heat squad, that was my dude because he was with the team. He was helping us. He was helping us get up there. After he left us, I didn't. Before he was on the squad, it was no. It was a definite no. No, I wasn't messing with LeBron. No way, shape, or form. But he got on the squad. I leaned back, started respecting him a little bit more. Afterwards, after he came off the squad, and he went back to Cleveland, that competitive agonies, I would call it. I was finna say angst, but that competitive agonies went right back to, let's beat him. He ain't on the team no more. Let's get him, and that's just competitive wise. But as far as him being a man and him out raising his kids and him doing what he got to do for his wife and his family, you can't hate him, man. I'm pretty sure Michael Jordan doing the same thing for his people, and you don't have to publicize everything that you do. But Jordan ain't got too much of a good record. His record ain't squeaky clean. So we'll leave that alone for another day. And now, which leads me to my very, very last point. How he can be a bigger influence in the NBA. He's already a huge influence now. What he can do as a bigger influence or more influentialness is that he can now corral his players, even people that he basically have agents, the same agent, put the bug in their ear. Most of them not gonna do it. Most people ain't gonna take $41 million, and most people ain't got that. I mean, a lot of NBA players is balling, but a lot of NBA players ain't got no $41 million just laying around to spend, and out of nowhere. Like that's not plausible. Most people, normal people, we don't get nowhere near $41 million to spend nowhere for nobody for nothing, But people that do got it, most people that do got it, they don't think that passing it on will help them get more. They think passing it on will just leave a large dent in their bank account, not knowing that dent can get filled right back up with all of that money that they just donated. Because not only is it coming back in financial form, but it's also coming back in the form of positivity, especially for children, in form of positivity for somebody else, in the form of basically a chance, giving somebody a chance, giving somebody a spark of hope so they can also do the same thing that you did. Passing along a legacy. That's your legacy. Your legacy is something that you can hold on to that not even the cosmos can get rid of because it's indented and it's embedded in everyone's mental program. So, with that being said, LeBron James, you got mad respect from your boy. What's good, bro? You already know. Smack that like button. You know what I'm talking about? When you come in, let these niggas know, or let people know. I'm sorry, y'all. Let these cats know it's Nerd Game for life. That's what we do. Yes, sir. I was just wrapping up my little segment on me giving LeBron his props. So LeBron James, cool. Your decision to go to the Lakers was your decision. Cool. I'm a Heat fan. I know you dangled us in the little lottery thing. I know beyond a reasonable doubt you're not going to come back to Miami. But shout out to you. Any of my little cousins that I got that's in Akron, Ohio, that is eligible for that LeBron school, y'all go. Any kid around there, congratulations to y'all, because now y'all got a chance to grow. Y'all have a chance to learn, and you don't have to worry about giving up everything in life to continue life after school. That's what discouraged most of my generation from going to college, because when we got out of high school, we actually found out that you got to pay a lot more to further your education than was originally thought. That's why they usher you so hard to get scholarships and little grants and things like that, loans. I wouldn't advise getting loans. You got to pay back more than what you pay out, but they want you to pay a lot more for a lot more knowledge. So if you got enough money to do it, do it. If you don't, then you can find it's ways that you can do it. You got internet college, got internet schools now. They actually have a K through 12 internet school now, period. So it's looking like they trying to take out the public school system itself, and we can't let that happen. Our kids need physical education. Computers is cool and all that, but computers cannot convey actual emotions. Computer can't tell a young man or a young woman when something happened to their family or something happened to one of their friends. A computer can't tell them, hey, it's going to be all right. It'd be easy. Oh, little sis do that? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. So my little sister, she do something along the lines of what I just said, my little brother just told me. So mad respect to LeBron James for giving those kids a chance to learn, to earn, and to be great. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Side note, ignore these little background sounds. That's the sound of nature. I'm in nature, so that's the sound of nature. Yep. That's exactly, yeah. I know Mama Nettie now. Hey, thank you, cuz. That's my cousin Brian over there. Cuz Brian, hit that like button, let him know you was here, cuz. If you still listening, I'm finna get on this black culture topic in a few seconds. But shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, all my cousins and my brothers here. It's family love. Howell West, Whitmore, Lindsay, all day, every day. Y'all don't play with that. That's how we do. So that's how it is. Plus, all the newer subscribers, y'all hit that like button. And y'all let them know what's going on. You did. All right. Second topic of today, which is one I hold kind of near and dear. And shout out to my homeboy, Joel Holly. I'm going to give him another little shout out on Facebook and everything. But shout out to my boy, Joel Holly, for giving me this topic. And the last topic, too, I got to go back and see who gave me that topic. But I'm going to give him a shout out, too. Yes. All right. Black culture. What we keep doing wrong. And what we doing right. All right. One. A lot of the youth is living the stereotypes of old, which is making the old, basically, which is making the older generation, such as myself, look like we didn't put in no effort to teach our kids anything. Our parents and their parents before that, all of them did a thing called passing down knowledge. What they did was they learned. They adapted. They manufactured. They processed and they pushed on. They wanted us to do the same exact thing. But I was talking about it in one of my earlier podcasts, probably episode 3 or 4, when I said that people use limitation words and limitation things to stop them from going above and beyond, because somebody somewhere said, hey, if people know that they can go above and beyond all of these limitations, we're going to have a lot of people on the same level. We don't want people on the same level. So we're going to tell people, hey, hold on. Don't do that just yet. Calm down. We'll do it first. We'll tell you how it is, and then you come behind us and do it. No, that's limitation. That's being limited. Man, I cannot stand whatever that thing is. I cannot stand it. I hate Florida sounds, man. I truly, truly hate Florida sounds. And it just came in right when I was trying to make that point. It just came in like violently right when I was trying to make that point. Then it fades away. Anyway, if you're rocking with your boy, hit that like button. If you like what I'm talking about, hit that like button. If you can't hit the like button, just comment Nerd Game for Life or just comment, period. Thank God for rocking with me. Back to the topic. After that annoying sound. All right. We are allowing our youth to consistently live the stereotypes. We can't keep doing it. We have to. We got to stop. Yeah, exactly. That's the European slave mentality. We have to stop letting outsiders tell us how we're supposed to live and how we're supposed to do things. I cannot go to a woman and tell her how to be a woman because I am a man. I can give advice because I'm an outsider and I see things, most of which may not even be true because your eyes can deceive you sometimes. So, with that being said, you have to give things the benefit of the doubt, verbally and mentally. So, when I go and I see my little homies, which that's what I call my black people. I try not to, I don't degrade my own kind. I don't degrade no people, period. But I try my best, definitely not to degrade my own kind, regardless of how rough or how hard-headed they may be. I'm not gonna do that. I'm stronger than evil and I'm stronger than lies. So I'll be the truth and I'll be good for something. And I'm going to lead the forefront with that. When I see these cats walking around, and let's say you see, skinny jeans, dreads dyed up, you know what I mean, skinny shirt, little Uzi Vert type of swag or whatever. When I see that, and I see my little bros and my little sisters go erupt when they see law enforcement because they think that's the norm, because they've been stirred up so much to believe that as soon as you see any type of law enforcement or anybody of law stature, you got to go crazy because that's what you're supposed to do, which that's not what you're supposed to do. If you ain't did nothing wrong, you have no reason to go crazy. Yeah, we come from ethnic background of kings and queens. Bloodline is evident if you're of color. Exactly, like my cousin said, that's trash. Let the machine control your mind. That's TV. And that's why myself, y'all heard me say on the earlier podcast, I don't watch that much TV. I don't watch TV at all because it basically steers you down a totally different path. And as you can see, the people that own the television stations are a small group of very rich people. They have an agenda, and their agenda is very, 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 very vibrant. Exactly, and like it's very vibrant inside of it's just weird. It's a very weird cultural thing to me, man, and I don't like it. I just totally lost my way with the point. But yeah, man. On to the second one. TV, stereotypes, bad situations, no focus, allowing loose words and unintelligent decisions plague my culture. That's what it is. That's what plagues us. We don't, for some reason, we cannot understand that we are incredibly powerful. And the ones that do find out that they are incredibly powerful, sometimes they lose their way. And they end up folding to the opposition. And I'm not saying that this is not a white and black thing. Opposition is good and evil. Period. It's not black and white. It's good and evil. That's my opposition. I don't see color. I see you doing good, you doing bad. You being a good person or you being a bad person. Is what I meant. You being good, being bad. Either way. And if we as a culture can grasp that mentality, look what we did with Meek. We seen that it was an injustice done with Meek. Meek ain't do nothing. He did something that folks do every single day, and he got bought for it. And do you see how people came together, especially Philadelphia, how they came together and they said, no, we're not gonna let this keep happening. We tired of this happening, and this man didn't do nothing but walk. You see things that like Eric Gardner, rest in peace to him. Trayvon Martin, rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to everybody, anybody, especially the black men and women that get killed for no reason. Not even by police, just for no reason, period. Because of essentially words coming from people that like dividing. That's what it is. We're culturally divided because we allow ourselves to listen to the loose words of people that do not want us to grow. Loose people that do not want you to grow, you can tell them from a mile away. When you're doing good, they are in a corner scowling and scoffing at you because you're not in the same terrible, horrible, dismantling position that they are. You're actually doing good. You're moving forward. You're making your brand stronger. That does not make people that don't want you to rise happy. That enrages them and that makes them want to go at you. So that's what they do. They implant seeds that grow into big trees that block your way from moving forward. while they're in the air and moving freely. And they tell you, no, don't come up here in the air, because when you move in the air, you got to do this and you got to do that when you move. No, you don't. Limitations are only brought about for people that let limitations be brought about. If you take your opportunity, your life, your energy, your way of doing things, and you combine them and make your own little world, and you keep that world to yourself, then kudos. But don't harness that knowledge just for yourself. Pass some of that on, because your vibes are needed. Our vibes are needed. Positive Black people are needed. Positive white people, Latino people, Asian people, all are needed. Everybody who respects people, and especially their own culture, put yourself in other people's shoes sometimes. And when you do, don't take everything negative out of it. Just know that some people's raised differently, some people's taught differently. But you also have to know that the way you was raised and what you was taught shouldn't be affected by what other people did. Just because other people was taught to hate, you shouldn't go ahead and teach your people to hate. No. Teach them to be constructive. Teach them to criticize constructively. Teach them to roll in a way that it don't look like they about to form a gang and jump on nobody. Because, the stereotype Black people, that's what we do. We go around looking for trouble. We don't really want to be constructive in life. We just basically want to destroy stuff and do this and that. If you take the word from other folks, but I, along with my people, are here to prove that wrong. So I'm finna prove a lot of doubters and haters wrong. Third, how we can stop that, the stereotypes, and how we can become stronger. We can stop it by not listening and observing. We can become stronger by linking together and becoming a powerful force, not for destruction, but construction. Being constructive instead of destructive. Adding something instead of taking something away. We can stop trying to compete with each other. I love my Black people, but we try to compete with each other a lot. Like, it's a game to a lot of people. It also makes it easier for opposition to control the masses, especially the young brothers and young sisters, because that's who they're aiming at now. They kind of left my generation and older generations alone because we are incredibly woke. So us being incredibly woke, their tactics don't work. So now they saying, hey, since we can't get y'all, we'll get y'all kids. And we'll get them through you guys' own influence. So they're using our powers and the things that make us, they're trying to use that against us. But you can't let them use that against us because we're stronger than that. Mentally, physically, spiritually, we're stronger than that. Like, that's my whole point. To wrap that up, I love my people. I love everybody as a whole. I especially love my younger Black brothers and sisters because y'all have a lot of intuition and y'all have a lot of innovativeness that needs to be shown and that needs to be harnessed in a positive way. Y'all got a positive influence on the world today, and just need y'all to be 100%, and that's basically my wrap up for the culture and everything like that. So, Black people, man, get it together. We need to get it together. We need to be out here on one. I mean, a lot of people ain't gonna agree with me. That's cool. That's what I'm here for. I'm opinionated. All right. This part, where I do my little interludes, this is the halfway mark. If y'all rocking with your boy, like the video, go ahead and press the like button. Let me know that y'all been here. You can comment Nerd Gang for life. Or you can just make a comment anywhere. New subscribers, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the bell 1-2 times so you can get the notifications from your boy right here. Once again, today we are rocking to the sounds. Y'all know, yes sir, and Lucy. Shout out to them for the background music. Let me see if I can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are at 3:36. So I do live little updates for y'all. We're at 3:36. Thank y'all for 3:36. We are growing, the Nerdy's Nation. Like my cousin said, know your worth, people. Know your worth. Value is in the person. Value shouldn't be put in words. Value should be put in physical actions in the people. So thank y'all for rocking with me. The subscribers make us YouTubers that create content. So good looking, y'all. And back to the last topic for today. Oh, yeah. And y'all join me for Freestyle Friday tomorrow, especially my cousins, Ramon. Hey, crazy kid. What's good? I didn't even see you there, my boy. What's good with you? Yes, y'all. Crazy kid. Y'all go check them out too. You know, I give shouts out. Shout out to my cousin Brian. Shout out to my little brother Will, the art addict. You know, y'all check his page out. He got some of that flyness. Shout out to, let me go back up here, see who else. Shout out to my cousin Ramon. Shout out to my boy Pojan, Delos Lagos. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me right now. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Everybody that hit that like button. Good looking. Now, last but not least, I like to end my podcast, or I like to make sure the last topic before the end is on a light note. You know what I'm saying? I give knowledge, then I go ahead and give a little funny little type of commentary or a lighter subject. This subject is Blake Griffin and how he is a terrible parent and he will be broke in the future. I don't say that to hate. Sorry to my cousin Ramon. I don't say that to hate. I just say this because of this one incident. If y'all have not heard, Blake Griffin has to pay $258,000 in child support because he decided to kick his fiance and 3 kids out on the street, and she only had like $100 to her name. Don't ask me why this multi-millionaire's fiance only got $100 in her bank account. I don't know, but this is probably why I'm about to go ahead and give some insight on this. One, Blake Griffin just proved he was a tyrant. I did some research on Mr. Blake Griffin. I found out Mr. Blake Griffin is very, very shiesty. Also, I found out back in the day that he's not a very good teammate. Like, really. Not just Chris Paul said, but most of the people on the Clippers said it. Like, he wasn't a very good teammate. That's why it wasn't really no sweat for them to trade him. You know, it was just basically like, okay, you know, he can go. He the reason Chris Paul left. Most people know that. He also threw off team chemistry with his antics, you know, being basically Dwight Howard-ish. And what I mean by that is a huge kid. Mr. Blake Griffin, I heard, you know, he used to play practical jokes on people in the locker room, like all the time, and people got tired of it, and it was like, yo, bro, it's cool, but you keep like doing this, you know what I mean? Folks, it's not really funny no more. You should stop it. But, you know, him being Blake Griffin, he was like, you know, whatever. And he kept on doing it. So people was just totally annoyed with him, and they just didn't mind. On that topic, he was also very, very needy when it came touches and all that. But most people that follow basketball already know that. But this is just surmising his overall character, because your character on court doesn't necessarily translate to your character off court. Such as the instance of LeBron James, Michael Jordan, that I was talking about in the first part of the segment. They don't necessarily make or break you as a person, but it does influence people and people around you and people around him. You don't really hear too much about Blake. Like literally, you don't really hear that much about him. You don't really hear that much about what he does, his accolades, his kids, his outside life. Once again, you don't really have to expose your outside life, but he wanted everybody to know that he was dating a Jenner, which lets me know that he's needy for attention on the court, and he's needy for attention off the court. And anybody that know me personally know I cannot stand a person that predicates their entire existence off of people paying attention to them. What I mean is, when a person wakes up and their whole mantra of the day is, I want people to look at me, I want people to salivate off every word I say, I want all eyes turning from one object directly to me, and I want to be able to control that attention and those that are giving me that attention. I, for one, personally cannot stand that. That, to me, is one of the worst things in life. If you're trying to take people's attention off of knowledge and understanding and wisdom and everything like that, just to solely put it on yourself and say, hey, look at me. This is me. This is how we do. No. I think that's a problem. That is a very big problem, because we have people in high offices that are like that. What's up, viewer? If you're rocking with me, go ahead and smack that like button one time. Let them know that you've been here. Comment. Go ahead and give me some insight. Let me know what you think. If you like it, go ahead and leave a comment or a like anyway. If you're not watching this live, and you catch this afterwards, if you like what I'm talking about, go ahead, leave a comment in the actual comment box, because you can't leave it on the live chat. So leave it in the comment box, or leave a like. Let me know what you think. All criticism is welcome. But back to Mr. Blake Griffin. And yeah, so him being annoying in the locker room and outside of the locker room basically cultivated into a lot of people most definitely not liking him. What I think should be done about that, excuse me one time, do something real quick, Cal. Let me do this real quick. My fault. So, yes, sorry about that. So, just be a good person on and off the court. My fault. That's the whole point of that. Just be a good person on and off the court. Second point to that, why the NBA don't like him. The NBA does not like Blake Griffin because Blake Griffin annoys the NBA. Like, it's good to see him jump out the gym and do all that type of stuff. Cool. No problem. What is not cool is people having to play with you and they really don't like you. Like, I don't know too many people that like people that don't like them around them. Like, that's why the word haters and the opposition was made up. That's why those words are even relevant right now. It's because those were people that didn't like you for a certain type of reason. So they are championing and rallying to either bring you down or stop everything that you're doing. That is opposition, and that is what you call a hater, and that is somebody that does not like you. That is what that is. Blake Griffin was playing with a lot of those people, so he was just lamb amongst wolves is how he made it seem. But really, he was the wolf amongst the lambs because he was the one that was hunting everybody else, trying to pick everybody off. It was well known once again that he didn't have too good of a relationship with Chris Paul. Him and Chris Paul didn't get along at all because they were both alpha males, and Blake was like, "It's about me." Chris Paul was like, "Nah, it's more than likely about me." And they were both like, "Oh, well, okay, let's just agree that it's about us." But they couldn't agree on that. So Chris Paul had no problem with going ahead and skipping out of the Clippers. No, they had no problem. So, and then, like I said before, the Clippers had no problem getting rid of Blake Griffin. It was they got rid of him simply like, hey, you know, you're a cancer to our team somewhat. We got to get rid of you. And you've seen when they got rid of Blake Griffin, the Clippers were actually playing a little bit better. They were playing a little bit more free. They were playing a little bit more without restraint, which is basically still free, but restraint meaning they were playing to their potential instead of playing to one player's potential, which always messes up a team chemistry. Which is why a lot of people harped on LeBron James about being an alpha dominant male on most of the teams he was on because it messes up team chemistry because they don't flow through each other. They flow through him or that star player. And all in all, it's kind of headachy to have to do that. And a lot of people don't want to be nobody's hype man. They want to be the main show. And when you got somebody openly telling you, yo, I am the main show, I don't want you to be anywhere near part of the main show, it's a problem. That's most definitely a problem. And I don't think Blake Griffin is in too good of a light right now. I think his light is dim just a little bit. Which leads me to the last point. You got to be some type of shiesty person if you're going to throw your kids. I mean, the fiance is cool. She probably had people that house she can go to, family and friends. If you throw your kids out on the street, people know how I feel about that. I got a daughter. I got a lot of nieces and nephews. I got people that I love truly, that are young folks. That is cutthroat. If you are willing to throw your kids out on the street for a financial gain, a personal gain even, it's shiesty in a nutshell. If you're willing to do all that stuff to keep money or to impress a girl or man or anything, that's just out of bounds. And you're not a good person in my eyes. Hopefully you ain't a good person in most people's eyes if you were willing to cash your flesh and blood out. Now, even if they was his stepkids, even if they wasn't his actual kids, that's bogus, man. It's even more bogus because not only did they get rejected by their actual people who are their blood, they got rejected by people who they thought they could trust that wasn't their blood. So it was just crazy. That in a nutshell, Blake Griffin, you was a tyrant for that. As a basketball player, you are phenomenal. You're a very good basketball player. Your on-court antics, I'm not a Pistons fan nor a Clippers fan, was I ever. So I didn't pay that much attention to you until now. So I can't really salt you. I can only salt you for the daddy thing. The player thing and the human being thing, outside of you being a really crappy dad, hey, you troll people, you want to do your thing, that's your thing. A lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people gonna go at your throat for it, but do what you do. On court thing, keep doing your thing. You've been injury prone for a minute. Stay healthy. Make sure when you come back this year, I don't know if it'll still be with Detroit. I'm thinking it's still going to be with Detroit because from what I heard, he said he liked it down there in Detroit. And I'm pretty sure Detroit like him because Detroit wants and needs some catalyst besides Reggie and Andre Drummond. They need another 1-2 punch combination. Reggie Bullock keep coming up. A few more. Luke Dennard. I heard he was somewhat well. I'm from Michigan, so I got a lot of people that are Pistons fans. They let me know, seeing me being a Heat fan, they already off top let me know how crappy and crummy I am for not being a Detroit fan. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Go Heat. Yeah, yo. And overall, my point for that one is be a better parent. And also, wait. I almost forgot. His bank account, like I mentioned before, $258,000 a month. That is insane. That is totally insane. Young homies, especially young homies that's entering the sports realm, do not get a chick pregnant that is not going to do anything with her life, because you're going to have to pay thousands upon hundreds of thousands upon tens of thousands, thousands upon tens of thousands upon hundreds of thousands, even millions, which is astronomical sometimes. But you are going to have to eventually end up paying millions of dollars to basically cater to someone's lifestyle, which they don't really need, because I don't feel 200 with 3 kids, $258,000. You can downgrade your kids to public schools or in home schooling. You can also downgrade from a $50 to $60 million mansion to, let's say, hey, a 5-bedroom house. You can buy that house, and then with $258,000, you can build the kids a playroom. You can build yourself an office, and you can take that other $258,000 that you're getting for the month, take $50,000 of that, spend that on your kids, save $100,000, then take $100,000 and put it toward a business or something to multiply that, so you can say, hey, guess what, Mr. Griffin? While you threw me out on the street, I'm taking your money and I'm multiplying it. Now, it's going to be a situation where you're going to be coming to ask me for money. Because if your NBA career don't stretch out, then yeah, you're going to need some of this money. But all in all, bouncing out Blake Griffin just made me more confident and happier that I wasn't that type of dad. Like, I did everything and I still do everything I can to make sure my hey, hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, I had a little message on my fault. Yeah, but all in all, y'all be better people to people. Y'all be better people to yourself, and especially, I always preach this: be good to these kids, bro. These kids ain't did nothing to us that they ain't did nothing to us. Like we let's keep our young ones, man. Let's keep them safe. Let's keep them good, man. I love my children. I say children because I got god kids, so I love all mine, especially my blood one. Love her to death, and she already know. My little brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, love all of them to death. They know it. Mom, pops, all of them. Love my people to death. I represent them every chance I get because that's what made me. That's what made me. And if you can't be a part of something that made somebody, or if you can't be proud that you're a part of something that made somebody, then I don't know what to tell y'all. Sorry for y'all. I'm proud of what I'm proud of, but that's all, y'all. Through talking. Thank you to all the people that joined me live. Thanks to all the people that came by and left a like. I'm not worried about the numbers right now. I'm gonna get up there. I'm at 336 right now. I'm going to get up there. I will be up there with all the big boys. I will have like 2,000 people watching me, 3,000, 30,000. I'm gonna get there. And I don't care how I gotta get there. I'm not doing it with drama. I'm not doing it with nothing like that. I'm going to do it with facts, my opinion, my way of doing things. Because I'm a Whitmore. And that's what Whitmores do. So if you see a Whitmore, give them dap and say, Whitmore is cool. And today, like I do most of the time, we are going to ride out with a beat and a little, coverall. I would call it coverall. My fault, y'all. And overall view of what I talked about today. First subject was LeBron James, how his legacy is cemented. Mad respect to you, LeBron James. I am still not calling you the king. You are not my king, and I don't think you are too many other people's king. But you're a great person. You're a phenomenal basketball player. Props to you. But it's still FLBJ, Heat Nation, on the basketball court. But it won't be FLBJ until the basketball season starts out. So, props to you, LeBron James. I hope you spurn a new tradition of people helping and not hindering. I'm trying to do the same thing. Two, my second topic was about Black culture. What we can do, what we're doing wrong, and what we're doing right. Like, coming together for Meek Mill was right. Destroying each other for opposite or different opinions, not right. We can get it together a lot better, my nation. We can get it together a lot better. We need to get it better. We need to get it together a lot better because we got a different generation coming after us. We need to teach them something. I'm not the smartest person, but I'm kind of smart and I kind of see a lot of things and I kind of know a lot of things. So I'm going to use my knowledge to help, not hinder. That's my slogan. I help, don't hinder. So overall, Black people, let's use this before we use this. You know what I'm saying? Or before we use them. You know what I mean? Let's start doing a lot more of this and creating instead of a lot more of this and destroying. My last subject was Blake Griffin and how bad of a player and a person they say he was. Everybody is wrapped up in the quick flow of things. So this is going to flow by quick. Like this is going to probably go over a lot of people's heads. It's probably going to be water under the bridge to a lot of people. But in order to get good, you got to do good. If you want bad, you got to do bad. It's just simple and plain. You cannot blame other people for things that you decide to do 100% yourself. That's why you have self-esteem. That's why you have self-confidence. That's why you say myself. You don't say my other people. Be a better person, especially to the youth. Blake Griffin, your bank account finna get hit like Tyson and Holyfield. But you'll be okay because if you can realign yourself, pretty sure your PR people are scrambling right now to get something together for you to sustain this blow because you're gonna need mad endorsements. You probably gonna have to just sign over one of the endorsements to your children because that's what's going to happen. Besides that, be better, Blake. Don't do your kids dirty like that. Be better, man. That being said, y'all, I am out today, people. Thank you for those that rocked with me. Shout outs to Joelle Holly for the Black culture topic, and I still have to figure out who gave me the topic about Blake Griffin. But shout out to my person on Facebook who gave me the idea about the topic for Blake Griffin. Man, shout out to the people that came and commented in the live chat with me. Once we get the subscribers up, I'll be able to super chat. So my chat will be it'll go worldwide just instead of with my viewers. And I really, really need it because I really, really need to grow. So y'all keep helping me do that. Thank y'all. I greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, you guys have just entered the world of games, comics, and all kind of illness. Nerdy's rule: don't start no trouble. It won't be no trouble. Come in, kick your feet up, enjoy yourself. I'll be back. Peace. Yay, yay.